Our top story tonight, folks, the tragic loss of a local teenager who died from COVID-19.
About an hour ago, we just got these photos of 13-year-old Porter Helms, who's from Floyd County. The coroner telling us he died from COVID-19 after he was diagnosed just last week. He couldn't tell us if the boy or his family was vaccinated, but our Paula Suro is sharing his story with you tonight.
Porter Helms' mother, Jennifer Goodrich, says her son was the love of her life, a son who she now calls her sweet angel. The 13-year-old who tested positive for COVID-19 1 week ago died from the virus, according to the Floyd County coroner.
They worked him a while in the ER, and he was pronounced at 5:55 a.m. this morning.
The coroner says Porter's father was checking up on him throughout the night to make sure he was okay. Around 5 a.m., the teen, whose older sister and cousin say could light up a room, was given CPR and rushed to a medical center in Rome.
His face was blue, hands were blue, and he was not breathing at that time.
Porter was a student at Coosa High School, where parents tell us masks were not required until this week. The district releasing this statement saying his death is a tragedy. According to the Department of Public Health, there have been 12 COVID-related deaths in Georgia for children between 1 and 17 years old. The coroner says Porter is the first child under the age of 18 to die from COVID in the county.
The young man had no prior medical problems, no medical history at all. He basically succumbed to the illness.
In Georgia, cases among school-age kids 5 to 17 years old are up nearly 60% in the last 6 months.
We've seen, however, the highest number of weekly outbreaks since the pandemic began. 170 outbreaks statewide, with more than half of these outbreaks in K-12 schools.
Porter's mom, older sister, and cousin tell me they're asking for prayers and for privacy at this time as they mourn the life of the teenager they say was so young, full of life, and could make you laugh until you cried. There's a meal train and fundraiser set up. We'll have that link on 11alive.com.